Dad.
That's perfect. Yeah, I love it. The father-daughter team, and this is how it always works. I was kind of passively looking at it like, well, it's kind of interesting. She's like, oh no, we're doing this.
Like, book a call, get us on through it, get us in a text. Like, I was like, that sounds like an option. I need to know. My first thought was, this is just going to hold up them from qualifying on something else. Yeah. This is going to hurt their debt to income ratio. So again, as soon as I got that question answered, they were going to work with the lenders. They can qualify for what they need to on their purchase. That was the light bulb for me. Bonus is a great product. I need to know about it.
As realtors, we get a lot of what's called investor type people that like to throw mud up against the wall and want owner financing and things like that. The negatives for most of the investor type people was it was going to hurt their debt to income, or they weren't getting enough equity to do what they wanted to do. They were going to get some and want them to carry the rest. Didn't make sense for really pretty much anyone. Bonus came along, it just made sense.
I have plenty of clients who would absolutely be willing to rent their home out. There's just such a huge market of people who have an awesome equity position. They have that interest rate. And if they could find a way to do it themselves and still get all their equity out, they would do that. But getting their equity out is a huge equity loan, like with horrible interest. So that is not attractive to people. So they just won't do it because it doesn't make any sense to get that equity out on a HELOC or anything else. The other half, of course, is the ones who are just totally afraid of the whole landlord aspect of them being responsible for renters doing damage and then repairs. I think is a lot of fear of like just not wanting to own a liability.
The thing that was different with bonus, you are basically out of the picture. You have a passive investment now that's going to grow in value and you're going to get a return on it. And for a lot of people that fit the box that Bonus Homes works within, I mean, I think it's a great option. Aubrey would love to do it on her own personal home.
Yeah. We've talked about it. And it's kind of like if we do hear someone has that interest rate, why wouldn't you say, hey, do you want to possibly see if you can use this interest rate to gain future growth for you and you wouldn't have to do anything. You don't have to be a landlord. You don't have to maintain or deal with renters. Do you want to see if this interest rate, rather than the traditional sale, can actually get you future growth and a net profit? And so, I mean, I can't imagine why anyone wouldn't want to just take a peek and see what that option is.
It's a great option for people, which is the whole point of why we started working with Bonus, is to give our clients options. We like to feel like we're the most knowledgeable in our market. So that's why we were open to the idea in the beginning.